Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham reaction for match day 23. Wrexham 5, Sheffield United 3. Yes, an absolute barn burner on Boxing Day. Barn burner. Absolutely. Boxing Day Bedlam. Yeah, get that out. Get that out 3 times fast. I can't do it. But all gas, no brakes today. All gas, no brakes. We just went straight off the cliff today and absolutely came back and won an amazing football match. And what a display by the squad. And well done, team. Well done, team. Well done, Parkinson. Well done, everybody. And also, one of the best watch-alongs I think we had in a long time, which is the most fun I think we've had, and a great Wrexham time as well. Good call and show. Although Habs, you did terrify me with the mask and all the stuff, but it's also awesome. Great to see you putting on your camera and everywhere. That's awesome to have you in there. But fantastic commentary as well. Anyways, yes, we got a lot to talk about. We got 3 interviews coming in. We got Phil Parkinson. We got Kieffer Moore. We got Thomason, who absolutely played out of his skin today. Out of his skin. Got man of the match not by a country mile, by a bit of a distance. So that Broadhead was fantastic. This had everything. This game had everything. It is Boxing Day. It is probably one of the best fixtures of the year, just for pure, hype and after Christmas and everyone's feeling good, all the stuff, all the fun stuff. It's just, it was fantastic. And listen, what a great time to show. And I had said earlier in the week, I need Wrexham I need to start believing again. Lost a little bit. Oh, sorry, Esteban. Yes, you look great in your hat too. Okay, there we go. Everyone wants their just desserts. Okay, Esteban, you looked fantastic as well, and terrifying also too. Anyways, back to the show. Listen, I wanted to see some kind of response from Wrexham. I wanted to see what we had in us. Which way the league was going to go. Yeah. Now, listen, I know it's only been one match today. I know it was one match, but I think this is that turning point. I think this is the turning point for what we needed to turn this season around. Now, we've had some really, really good results, some really poor performances, some just lack of effort. But today was all gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes. And I loved it. I loved this. I loved that we went down. I loved that we kept fighting back. It was 3-1. The goals we scored, the goals we gave up, the first 2 goals were absolutely fantastic. Bamford had 2 fantastic goals. Can't really blame AO on them. Yes, I think AO coming out sometimes is a little, a little suspect, but his shot stopping ability is definitely fantastic. So I'm not going to get on anybody really today. I'm trying to go through the lineup here too. No one out there didn't show any effort. No one out there did not play for the badge. And I thought they all played cohesively for themselves. And we're going to walk through that lineup again too. But, open to open. And Parkinson, I think I said all gas, no brakes. Parkinson took the handbrake off today. He did. And this is what we had against Bristol City. And why are we not playing consistency? We need more of this consistency. I'd rather punch and get punched back and then punch again. I think we're a better side for that. I think this whole, what we've been doing, this conservative sit back, hope we don't get beat type of thing, soaking up the pressure and just getting absolutely, our shit pushed in is not a great way to go about doing. I think what he did today, Parkinson was willing to let the players go out there and do their thing. I really do think this is that turning point. We did concede 3 goals. Fine. I don't care, but we scored 5. We have it in us. There's talent. There are match winners in there, and we are 5 days away from getting into the January transfer window. If we need to go in and actually go make some adjustments to the team, and I think we will do. I think we're 2 minimum. I think we need 2 more for that. But anyways, thank you for coming in. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the Local Pundit, all the fun stuff. 3,001, we hit it. Now we're going on to 5,001. If you know, we're going to get there. But everyone, I'm going to give everyone just desserts coming in. Habs is in here. Kodef is in here. Back for more Habs. Yes, he is. As always, Interpool's Most Wanted is in the house. Entertaining with Moore and Broadhead and Windass up too. Windass was up for this as well. All the rumors this week about him going to Rangers ain't going to happen, bro. Talking, it ain't going to happen. And Rob G 151, great game for us, and it was billed as the main game of the day on Sky Sports, and holy crap, it absolutely delivered. It did. That was a fantastic game of football. Absolutely fantastic game of football. Had everything. Yes, terrifying at best. Anyways, Nikki D's in the house. I was really starting to panic before today. I had no confidence in the match too. I had no confidence in this match too. And fair play to the point they came out and proved me wrong. What do I know? I'm just a guy in the hospital room in Toluca Lake, just having an opinion of our fantastic football team. But what do I know too? Nikki D, I was really starting to panic before today. They literally couldn't have done better, proving me that they're not just going to roll over like a bunch of you-know-whats. Yes, a bunch of you-know-whats. And by the way, I apologize for everybody for the cussing and everything earlier. It just kind of went away from himself, which is always fun to do. Respectful. I know Patty's show, he was like, let's keep less swearing, understandably so, in the chat. So really appreciate the bandwidth they all given us. So we try not to do that a lot, but sometimes you got to cuss. Bamford looked class as Michael PK. Would have been a good signing. Yes, he had 2 great goals today. Rob says, if AO plays at 80%, that's good enough. Expecting perfection is stupid. I agree with that, but you know what? He still has some things to learn. Bamford did look good. Kudos to him. And Antonio Watson, the no penalty call was bullshit. The rule is the player is offside if he plays the ball from an offside position. Moore never touched it, so it can't be offside. Should have been a pen. It should have been a pen. But you know what? After that, Antonio, our heads did not go down. Our heads did not go down. So I really didn't. If buts and maybes, all those things happen. And I'll tell you this: what I saw throughout, when you see throughout the season, is what I saw. What you see throughout the season is we're going to get things that go our way, and we're going to get things that don't go our way. So I think it all will even out. I do. I definitely think it will all even out. Aaron says, never heard of her. Hey, good show, by the way, buddy. I don't know where you're at. I'm sitting here if you want to pop and say hi. Where's Ken, by the way? What the hell happened to Ken? Is Ken still sleeping? He's not working. He's definitely not working. Josh, you nailed it on describing our bullshit style in the past month or so. Yes. You know what movie? Does anyone know what movie that's from? Look it up. Hab said the CBS host called Kieffer Keefe. She the one that plays in Espilla. No, that's Maddie Cash's sister. That's Maddie Cash's sister. She's great, by the way. And Byron T, I honestly didn't see this coming. I didn't see it either. I said 4 goals, and I think that I would run in the rain naked, which I probably am. Someone have to go look that up for sure. 4 goals. We scored 5. It was my favorite game of the season. My favorite watch along of the season, my favorite game of the season, and fair play to everyone that came along for the ride with us too. I honestly didn't see it coming, says Brian, sorry. The last few games, I just assumed it was going to be a loss. I don't understand how this team can be brilliant one day and so incredibly average the next. I agree with you 100%. And that's where I was at before going into this match. I thought the changes were good. I thought that in regards to the fact that the changes that he made, I thought Thomason is an absolute masterclass on the outside today. So I had not that I lost confidence in the club, in the team this season, but going into this, I was very skeptical. And rightfully so. We looked like shit. I don't care what anyone says. We were terrible the last month. Terrible. And proved us wrong, which is what I always want. We have to be honest. The rope-a-dope thing we've been doing prior to this game only works for the greatest of all time. Yes, Wayne is in the house. Just one thing, dude. Do you always have to cuss so much? Oh, I don't know. Sorry. I try not to. Don't ever attend a match, mate. I don't know what that means. Get over the pen. There you go. And Esteban says, I know that we had it in us all along. I'm so chuffed that Parky finally had the bollocks, Paul Mullins, or was forced to take the risk. He better pay attention to the results too. He will do. And I would, but I just started the grill steaks to celebrate the Reds win. Wow, so selfish of yourself. I must have been a great Christmas day for Ken. It must have. He's probably still sleeping. And Matt says, a great performance we could all ask for as a halfway mark of the season. Yes. Okay. I'm going to get to the chat in a little bit. I'm just going to give you some stats real quick, and then we have a bunch of interviews coming in. 54% possession. Okay. 18 shots, 8 on target, 7. And 7, it was 8 to their 7. They had 13 shots, but we were in the box a lot more than they were. Let me just walk through the team, but the stats don't lie. And this is not something that how do I say this without sounding more idiotic than I already am usually? The stats don't lie that we have the side that can go out and compete in this league. I think the last few weeks, the last few games, we have not showed whatever capacity or something wrong. I'm not going to pinpoint it on one guy. I'm not going to pinpoint it on Parkinson. I'm not going to pinpoint it on AO. I'm not going to pinpoint it on Max, on Kieffer. But there was a confidence in us today. There was a confidence across the entire pitch today that, you know, maybe they all looked themselves in the mirror and they said, hey, what are we doing out there? I know a couple players have come out and said, why do we sit back? Why do we do this? We went down, we came back right immediately with those 2 goals, the OG for Binden. Then they scored again. Then we came back. It was 3-1, and we didn't shy away from it. And I think that's what good teams are made of. And this is what Parkinson has built over the last 3 or 4 seasons, is a team. And I don't like Parkinson's. I'm not just a Parky, do whatever you want. He has to take some criticism sometimes. But, you know, to respect what he's done. But what he has given the team is grit and resilience. Grit and resilience. And I think that we had that today. We showed that in spades. We actually showed it in spades, literally in spades. And I think that comes from just pure willing it to happen. We have the skill level. Yes, we have guys that are aging a little bit too, but this was not an easy match. I think they won, I don't know, 5 of the last 9 games, something stupid like that. Sheffield United, and fair play to them. They're a good side. They have good players. They have match winners in there for sure. Number 38 can cross the ball, and he had 2 pinpoint crosses. Bamford was great. O'Hare was fantastic for them too. But just going through the team, AO was good today. Was asked to do what he needed to do when needed to be done. Wasn't under immense pressure, which is good. I think our offense is a great defense. Thomason, I thought, was spectacular. Out of position, spectacular. Who knew that? Who saw that coming? Nobody saw Thomason coming at the left wing back role and absolutely scorching everybody. He was fantastic today. I thought Doyle was really good as well. Going forward, power, header, used his body well, passing as well. Great defending, heading. Like I said, Chaim played very well in the middle of the park there too. Unfortunately for Scar, he ain't coming back. Max, probably his quietest game of the season. And not for the lack of better, like he didn't do anything, but Max is probably his quietest game of the season. Did his job, had to do what he had to do when he needed to play defense. He did. Got forward a little bit sometimes, which is good. Ryan Longman also played very good today. We didn't really go down that right side. The show is over that much, but he did score a goal. Gotcha. He did score a goal. Fantastic goal for him to score, and it was so timely, so perfect. And I thought he was serviceable on the right. And if that's what we have to do is play Thomason out there and Longman on the right, great. Maka shouldn't be seeing the bench, shouldn't be seeing the pitch anymore. That's it. That's done. He did his job for the season. In fact, he probably hurt us, looking back now, more than he helped us. And let's just be honest. I love Maka, good servant. Stupid what he did. Ken, whenever you're ready. Stupid what he did, but it might have given us what we needed to do, what Parkinson needed to do, to go and make the adjustments on that team. Middle of the park, Matty James and Sheaf were great. Didn't get overrun. The athleticism isn't quite there, but didn't matter because their skill level right here between the temples and the ears is masterclass. Windass was fantastic. Hustled, backtracked a lot. Broadhead was all over the pitch, did what he needed to do, and Kieffer Moore was immense again, absolutely immense. And you have to give credit there, credit to do. And there he is. Oh my God. All gas, no brakes. Ken.
Mate, I was letting you finish your assessment there of those players.
Yeah.
I must admit, I did get my days mixed up with the whole what day we were playing. I thought it was like tomorrow morning for me, which is fine.
Oh my God. Ken, is it
I woke up at like the 60th minute. I replayed from the start though, so I just didn't watch the game.
Yeah.
And I must admit, I didn't tip us for this game. I took a loss.
Nobody did.
And thank God, defenses were pretty ordinary.
Ooh, wow. Here we go. By the way, Ken, he's alive. He is alive.
I am alive.
Yeah, he's alive. Ken is alive. Oh yeah. Looks like the Bundy run has worn off. Ken.
Yeah, no Bundy rum for me, Wayne. I can't drink rum. That stuff's dangerous. They call it the fighting drink. I reckon people drink it and then get it's a dark rum.
What I just had my say, and we have 3 interviews coming up, so we got to. I'll do that in a bit. Talk to me, Goose. What? And by the way,
well, I mean,
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I mean, talk to you.
Yeah, same to you. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Hope you had a fun time with family or friends or however you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you just had a great holiday.
I know. Good holiday. Yes. Awesome. Yes. He's alive. He is alive.
Yeah. But, I mean, look, I haven't seen your watch long yet. I can imagine at 3-1 it wasn't pretty.
I didn't go midnight to 6. That was okay. I was okay.
Okay.
I was okay.
Okay. But, look, I think you just said it. Macca's 3-game ban, Thomason, hats off to Thomason.
Yeah, who had that?
Playing out of position, getting a job done.
Why? He doesn't look like even that player. But he doesn't even look. He doesn't even look like that player. But he is that player. He did so good.
Yeah, he's got talent. And playing Broadhead, Windass, and Moore all together, I think finally we needed that. And what I saw today for the first time, really, since whenever I can remember, is players actually running at goal.
Yeah. Do you think so? What do you think the difference was? Honestly, what happened between last week and this week?
I think it was a more open game, to be fair. And the fact that we had to chase the game was probably so early was probably better for us. It forced us to play style football.
Yeah, I said that too. I think us having to chase the game really helped us out. I really do. I agree with you.
And so early, because if we only had to chase the game late, it's like we've got to change what we're doing. But we actually had to attack early, and it just got it into a mindset of attacking.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but most importantly, I couldn't even with the footy tipping and not getting John's scores right, I couldn't get us ahead of Birmingham on the table. Finally, the team's done it for me.
I know. Isn't it great? Birmingham 1-1 draw, dropped to 10 men today after they were up.
But so that's just a little side note.
Sack watch?
No. Apparently, according to John, safe till the end of the season. So we'll see. A lot of people have said
he's
that.
Got so many blue tinted glasses on. It might be navy blue. It's so blue tinted. They
are very blue. I mean, I'm even wearing a blue shirt today, not on purpose.
Yeah, I saw that.
But definitely a very happy Wrexham fan today.
Mm-hmm. Or tomorrow, whatever day you want to talk to it. It's like
exactly.
I give Ken the most responsibility of just Ken, and just in general, he's got it all together, and he's totally not together.
Yeah, but I did today. I did not today.
Yeah,
a full apology from me.
No, you'll get out of here. It's all good, man. Hey, you were the lucky one. Stay away more time. You're good. It's all good. You staying away.
So who did the game day build up today then, Paddy?
Yeah, and Aaron.
Oh, good on him.
So you had no idea there was a game today?
No. I'm a day late. It's a day ahead of me. Like, I'm thinking it's tomorrow. It's a whole mix up.
You had no idea there was a match today.
No. I was
Boxing Day.
I thought, oh yeah, Birmingham played last night, but where the next day? Because it was like, okay, so the timing for me was 10:30 last night, Birmingham, 3:30 a.m. in the morning, Wrexham, which actually isn't too bad. Like, it's not too bad. The next one, which is only a couple of days away.
Yeah, 29th.
I think.
30th for you. Yeah.
Ken does know what a Cooper is, Hab. It's a beer. It's a beer in Australia, but anyway. So I don't know whether it's something else where you are.
Oh, this just really makes me laugh that you didn't know what came to.
Has Wayne gotten in trouble for swearing, has he?
No, you missed during the show. there was a lot of swearing in the chat. I was swearing a lot in a good way, and then someone put a super chat in. No, someone put a super chat, but please watch the swearing. I think it was a Derby County supporter. There might be kids watching, and then there was a number of super chats that went in with just the F word. And so then went in, and then post match, Patty is trying to keep a little bit more respectful in the Wrexham time, and people I think were just going in 2-footed. So I think it's kind of we had a little too much. So yeah.
Did many people jump in for extra time? Habs
was in there. Aaron popped in for a little bit, and then also what's the other guy's name? Esteban. I'm joking. Well, yes.
South America. Aaron and Harry all over didn't get their tips in for that round of games.
Oh wow!
So that didn't help them. But anyway, it was quite interesting. I'm looking at the table now. I mean,
table's 13th,
yeah, 13th, and I mean it's all still so tight. But I honestly, like I did say in my last show that we weren't going to get relegated, and we're not. But I think
we're going up.
Hey,
we're going up.
Yeah, well, we could, but there's a whole relegation zone thing happening now that's super tight.
Yeah, it's squeaky bum time down there. Do you want to hear what Parkinson has to say out that game?
I would love to hear what Parky said.
All right, here we go. Let's do this. There he is, the man. 3.5 minutes, so bear with us.
Be here tonight at the Stoke Harass. How do you sum that one? Yeah, wow, it almost feels a bit surreal. 3-1 down. I felt we were playing okay. We just hadn't defended our box as well as we needed to, but albeit Bamford's a high caliber player. But I
should have signed him.
Still felt we're in the game. We got the goal back, and in the second half we said with the lads at half time that we needed obviously defend our box better, which we have been good at that recently. And if we kept playing with the quality we showed, the chances would come, and they did, and the lads took them really well. He spoke.
By the way, Bamford, great goal by him. And what's up, Hip Karma is awake again, and she says hello, Ken.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yes. The goals.
Yeah, well, great goal by a great tap on by Bamford, and totally wrong-footed AO. So that was a good goal. The own goal by Bindon with Moore was there to put it away.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Great cross by Thomason, great hit back by Windass.
Yeah.
So, that was a good goal. So there's the first two.
Yeah, I think so too. And a great bounce back by us too. Let's see what Parkinson has more to say.
Build up, it was up to your side to respond. Do you feel like you got the necessary reaction tonight? Yeah, obviously. I mean, I think when you lose a game, it's about not getting too down, but equally having a bit of accountability as well. And I felt we did that tonight. The balance was good. It was a quiet trade around the first few days when we came back in, as you'd expect. But all you can do is pull together. And I think we've done that in a bit of adversity, not just with the result, with the injuries we've had, and Jimmy gets suspended, O'Brien out, and we've had bits of bad luck along the way. But this club's all about pulling together in those moments, and we've done that tonight, not just the players and staff, but the supporters as well.
I think he's highlighting a few things for us that shows that resilience we talked about too. Is this, is this what we needed? Do we need? It's almost like do we need this to be better? That sounds so bad. We need to show how shit we were, all these things go wrong, and then to come back and be better. I mean, he's pointing out a lot of things right there. LOB.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think, look, to be honest, this is last chance saloon in terms of lineup. There's not many people behind this lineup with injuries.
No, it's not. No.
So it's going to be interesting to watch us over these next 3 games, how he manages those players.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, even in the show, the live watch along, I was calling for subs. Right, it didn't happen. We scored. We went ahead, and Hip Karma was like, "What about those subs?" I was like, "So, to the point, he's right and she's right." But I would thought, he knows the players better, and there wasn't much to turn it around. So I think it's us asking for subs because they were subbing. Parkinson was I called it the Braveheart whites of the eyes. He held his nerve, and it worked out today for him.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen Kieffer Moore sub 15 minutes earlier, just for time management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for time minutes, but he was immense today. He was
immense.
Oh,
he was. Yeah, no doubt. Like, I'm super happy with his performance. I'm just talking about minutes over these 4 games in 9 days.
I just got messaged by somebody that said, "Please trust Parky." I just got messaged that right now.
Well, look, I'm not saying I don't trust Parky. I'm just saying that like, I've been happy with him. I'm there, but the problem is our cattle. And Wayne said it's not offensive to call them cattle. That's just your team. That's your stock. That's your team. It is what it is, and he's got to manage those players as well as possible, because there's so much that's going to happen now over these days. Luckily for us, we have 2 home games out of the first 4.
Well, next one against Blackburn Rovers, and then we're Preston
next.
Preston, then Blackburn. Yeah.
Preston. Then we got 2 home, then 2 away.
Admit it, Ken, you slept through the game. He totally slept through the game, for sure.
I didn't even know the game was on, Kim. I thought it was tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm totally shocked. Hip Karma says Moore wanted that second goal, though. He did.
He did, yeah, absolutely. And I'm fine with that. But but I'm also like, we just really, I mean, what I love about the fact that we got the win tonight is the fact that if, hoping and praying, imagine we get a win against Preston, getting 6 points out of the first 2 of the 4 games means 1 draw and 1 loss out of the last 2. I'll be a super happy guy. 7 points out of 4 games.
We could turn our whole, I don't want to say season around. Our idea. I was really down going into this match, and I know we got 2 more interviews to go plus this one here. I was really down going into this match. I was really
me too.
Yeah, and I hate to do that, but we could turn it with some results. Like Parker said, we don't want to get too down. We could really just be like, oh, I don't want to get teased. I want to, let's keep going here too. Could Macca's ban be the turning point of the season? I mean, I don't want to point that on Macca, but maybe it is. Maybe it's just part of the stories that we're doing, part of the story of what we're doing this season,
Well, I mean, it was a stupid thing that he did. It's in his nature. He plays right on the edge of legal, like, and sometimes he'll step across that line. And that's just the competitive nature of the man. But to be fair, if looking at it without tinted glasses, if you had to pick either Thomason or Macca in that position after tonight's performance, both available, both fully fit, who do you pick?
I mean, it's Thomason all day, every day. Macca shouldn't see the field anymore for me. He did a job. He did his stint. I'm done. Like the numbers don't lie of what now, granted, the sample size of Thomason playing left wing back is just 1 game. Fine. Yeah. Macca's sample size to me is absolutely not good. I was going to use the word atrocious, but a blessing in disguise, says Wayne. But I can't go against our captain who, hey, go out there and do a job and play your position. He's just not at the level anymore. That's just hard to say.
Agreed.
Yeah. As Ken is sending emails out, I'm going to put the interview back up.
Yeah, I'm just quickly getting more tip sheets up now as we go. So getting it ready.
Yeah, I mean, Tomo, we've looked at him in training, and his link play with Broadie has been really good. There's one thing doing it in training, but it's another one producing it on a night like this in front of the cameras against a very good side. Sheffield United playoff finalists last year, and then Chris is building good momentum there.
Yeah.
So listen, enormous credit to him. He played with incredible heart and quality tonight.
Yeah. Thomason, man of the match. Again, like we just mentioned here, as you just said, he was immense.
I mean, and Sheffield United were really on a roll. Like, they'd pulled themselves out of the mire. Like, they're on 26 points, had the opportunity to go to 29 points tonight. And probably at 3-1 thought, we're rolling, we're humming, let's go. And the turnaround and the win for us is massive for us. It's also massive for them. It sort of they're only 4 points out of the relegation zone still now.
Well, I mean, it's always going to be competitive. It's always going to be right there in the middle. And sorry, what's going on? It's right. Sorry, the hell's going on?
You're right. No, well, I mean, and I'll keep going here. I'll just sort of say, like, basically, Parky's praising these guys. Luckily, it's short turnaround, but it is still at home, so we can now hopefully get these guys rested, ready to go again against Preston, which is, to be honest, because the next 2 games away, I think it's a really big game.
I think it's a good game too. Ken never sends emails. Apparently, he doesn't. It is a big game. They're all big games, but
Ken never sends me emails. Nick, it's okay. I'll get to talk to you here live. Why would I send you an email? Have a conversation right here.
2 goals for Kieffer Moore, up to 10 for the season in the championship at the halfway.
Halfway, I said 20.
Yeah, good. I mean, I think if the delivery's right, Kieffer's going to get on the end of things. It was a brilliant header. And the second goal was just great football and all round. Brody does what he does. He takes us up the pitch with real quality, and then it's about producing the pass, the right way to pass. And Kieffer's finished it brilliantly.
Mm-hmm.
Quick turnaround.
Yeah, Kieffer Moore really has been immense. He hasn't played that great in the last few matches, but then again, the team hasn't played great. So, but he did show up tonight against his former side. Rob, we will get to Tomo in a little bit too. There's 2 interviews left that we're going to do. Kieffer Moore and Tomo. We'll touch base on that. So hold your wad. To that point, Kieffer Moore up front tonight.
A threat against that lineup, and the way that we set up made him more of a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, having Broadhead, Windass either side of him makes him so much more threatening.
Yeah.
Because it's like, where are they coming at us? And both Windass and Broadhead went at goal, like basically at either post.
Mm-hmm.
And just wide of that. So between the post and the edge of the box was where they channeled their attack. And with Moore in the middle, it just makes defensive things. And, defenses hate it when players are coming at them. And they got caught out multiple times.
Yeah.
Well, now we gave up goals as well.
Yeah.
But are we now not we'll score 1 goal and keep a clean sheet? Are we now the team that says, you score 2, we'll score 3. You score 3, we'll score 4.
I think that's a better game plan also too. And to that point, sitting back and not, like you said, not giving their defense a threat doesn't help us at all. Steve Barton's in the house as well, doing Steve Barton things. $10 super chat.
Legend, Steve.
Steve went balls to the wall during the watch along, by the way. Absolute legend. A bunch of people did this actually too. Steve Barton says Thomason as a new left wing back. That's a statement. He's not even putting. That's a statement. Are you starting him over? Okay.
100%. I'm starting him. I'm keeping that lineup. If they can be fresh enough, I'm not changing that lineup.
Are you starting him over Kakache right now?
Oh no. I'm not starting him over Kakache when Kakache is fully fit. But I like the fact that I could sub him in for Kakache, or vice versa. If you need to rest a guy.
Yeah, I'm starting on the next match 100%. This is the starting 11 we deserve. Steve Barton also went on to say, "Hold your wad." Yes, hold your wad. There you go. Let's finish up this Parkinson interview. It's about a minute 15 left. We'll hit the talking points.
What do you need to make sure you get awesome result out?
Oh, Ken, there's a game on Monday. There's a game on Monday.
No. So you can't say that. Monday for me is when Monday. It's Monday for you.
There's a game on Tuesday. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah. So the game for me, the next game.
It's had a good time for you too. It's had a good time.
Yeah, the next game.
Maybe I should make Ken do the watch along on New Year's morning.
When's your next Cosm game?
February 24th.
Okay, so yeah, our next game.
Or do you want to do the watch along for the 4 a.m. on New Year's
That's
Day?
fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
The next game for me is Tuesday at 5:45 a.m. my time.
Okay. Really?
So let's ignore days and times. Today's only Saturday for me, so it's still a few days away.
Still a few days away. You got plenty of time to wake up. I do too. Ken is. Hold on. That's not true. Wait a minute. What time is the game on Monday? No, it's 11:45 a.m. 11:45
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5:45 for me. I live in a different part of the world, remember?
Really? That's weird. There we go. Hold on, Parkinson.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of reviewing everything again now, looking at tomorrow morning, just having an assessment of everybody. The ones who didn't play obviously need to train because the reality is there could be changes, but we'll see. So yeah, just enjoying the moment. I think that's key, but we're not going to get too high. We didn't get too low after the Swansea game.
We did.
It was tough not to, but we didn't. We had to move on quickly as a staff and a group of players, and the lads have responded great tonight.
Just find how valuable was that support at times tonight when you have gone behind? And
Can I just ask a quick question? Why does this guy always ask about the support? Like, it's just, I want to know why. I understand it, but every time you want, Dick, what are they going to say? The support sucked? It's just a stupid question.
Yeah, and I mean, look,
it's just so patronizing.
It just lip service these interviews.
Not really?
Like they just feed up so that the manager can say whatever he needs to say, to not say anything too controversial, to support his team, and get out of there. It's like the interviews I want to, the words I want to see, which we'll never get, is dressing room straight after the match.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors. Imagine that.
Oh, the stuff that's on the cutting room floor of Welcome to Wrexham is probably
that's what we want. We want the outtakes.
I would, if I don't know, Luini, if you're out there, I would do a kind of like a Welcome to Wrexham Raw. That's what I would do.
Josh, great idea.
Welcome to Wrexham.
Imagine, and it could be just like a half hour or 1 hour special.
Yeah.
With just the stuff that was just like, like Parkin coming in and just throwing a chair against the wall.
Yeah.
Or
Just
like getting in somebody's face. It's like, you would dog it.
Just do a raw, it doesn't have to be a storyline. Like, this just
takes.
Snippets of it. I mean, welcome to Wrexham Raw. Sign it up. Rob Mack, call me. I'll be here all week. All right, finishes up with Parkinson. Ask about the traveling, about the support, which was fucking always amazing. So it's a dumb question.
Everyone in Stoke Paris got right behind you and pushed you on to this victory.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It really was. I think, like I said earlier, the club for many years is about fighting back from adversity and moments in the club's history, and key moments in the season is when you get beat. Other players can respond, other supporters going to get behind, and then we go 3-1 down. And yeah, that's what the club's all about tonight. I think you saw it, and a wider audience have seen it in abundance.
Thanks, Phil.
Well done. And he's right. That is what the club is all about. We have a Thomason interview coming in here too. Yeah, go ahead.
Crowd was awesome. Support was
supporting.
They wanted to be entertained tonight.
Yeah. Are you not entertained?
Yeah.
You know what? What wasn't entertaining? The Swansea City match. Not entertaining at all.
Well, what was the score in that match?
I'm
going to it now.
Our Swansea City match.
Oh, our Swansea. Oh, I thought you meant tonight's. Oh, no, our Swansea City match. Yeah. That was terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. Ken called me up afterwards, like, Josh, it's like you.
I did. That's because I had to do that. He dropped me in it for that watch long, and you can't control that.
Yeah. Josh, you need to get with that guy. That's Swarberg, Brian Swarberg, great dude. Interviewed him, take that one on for TLP. I'm happy to do that. Someone get to him. There you go. I'll do it. Yeah, go ahead, Ken.
Wayne Evans, you got to go down. Oh, you do this one, then we'll do Wayne Evans' one. I've got to remember the early 80s, Ken, when they would interview players in the showers, soap running down their face. Do yourself a favor, people. Look up Tina Turner rugby league ad. She does simply the best, and it is some of the funniest stuff when you go back to that era and what they did. And there's guys in their budgie smugglers and Tina Turner passing on the football. It is entertaining.
I love it. Let's do it. And by the way, that's not for Disney Channel. It's probably not. No, but it might be for Hulu. There you go. If Wrexham get to the playoffs, Ken, this season, it is this game that the documentary will focus on. Trust me. Of course.
Why would I trust you, Rob G? Why would I trust you?
I don't know. Why would you? Why would
You've
you?
given me no reason to trust you yet. You're just trying to make a statement that this is the one. Look, you're probably right,
Yeah.
but I'm just going to focus in on the trust you bit.
Yeah, just trust
Never anyone that can trust
He
me.
doesn't trust anybody. He can't even be trusted to wake up on the
I
same
can't trust myself.
Right. Broadhead and Windass together were key. They were absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, but they were, not.
They were. On that note, let's see what Thomason, man of the match, got to say. And by the way, if you haven't done it already, smash that like button, subscribe as well. And happy to have you in the chat. There's 50 people in here. But the lives have just really been tanking.
George, 5-3 victory here tonight at the Stoke Harass. Your thoughts after that one?
No, I wasn't. I'm delighted with the group, to be fair, today, because we came through a lot of adversity and a lot of setbacks through the 90 minutes. But we showed real belief, real character, and real quality. So I think we thoroughly deserved the win. And we enjoyed tonight, but we stay humble and ready to go again in a few days' time.
When you have had that set.
Remember when John the other day was saying that the Bolton supporters were like, "Yeah, you can have him. He's not quality." Yeah, bullshit.
One game, but still, it was very good. And I want him.
Okay, fair enough. One game, you said, John. Oh God, John.
Right to Christmas. Just what can this win do in terms of your confidence as a group and just giving that bit of belief as well?
Of course, I think that's an important word there. I think we've got to show belief within ourselves. We've got to show belief with each other as well. And I thought we showed that in abundance tonight because, we're a real hard-working, humble group of lads, but we've got real quality. And tonight, I think we really did show that. It's been tough. The last few results haven't gone our way, and maybe we've underperformed at times. But tonight, I thought we were really good. And I don't just want to use this as a stepping stone. I think we can really build on this. Be consistent with those kind of performances.
I think it's a really honest conversation they're having right now. What he's saying, the question is whatever, but I think there's more belief in the squad. I hope they had a conversation with themselves to push on.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think the conversation after this match, possibly in the dressing room, would be going along the theme of, because it's been tough the last few weeks. Would be, look, guys, this is what we can do. Let's go out there and do it. We're a good enough team. Let's, believe in each other. And they're probably saying that before the match. They've gone out and done it. And so to that earlier point about it could be the game that turns the season, and and Wayne's agreeing there too, and it could be. Look, these 4 games in 7 or 9 days, in 9 days or whatever it is a really important part of the season for every team. How you get through this this little period of the Christmas New Year with A, points, and B, injuries. Really, and obviously when we come out of it, January transfer window is open. When you can play other players, it's a really interesting time of year.
Gives us depth for sure. I'm going to push back on this. Forget the playoff talk for now. It's counterproductive. I disagree with you, Kim, because you're putting it out there for the goal. You put it on paper. It actually now you're actually trying to achieve that. It's not counterproductive. It is what we should be aiming at. We're not going to get first. That's commentary. Second, could be, maybe, Thomason. But I don't think it's counterproductive because you're putting a goal out there. The goal is to get promoted this season. What everyone wants to talk about, like, I feel happy if we don't do that. All that is absolute piss poor. We're just going to be like, whatever, we're just going to make it. Like Aaron does this, and I hope he's grilling his steaks right now, the Tomahawks. He's like, I just want to make 10. Like, why would you shoot for 10th to end up with 15th? Shoot for the playoffs, shoot for second, go up for it. So I don't think it's that's just me, but I appreciate that side of Kim.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're right, though. You're right, because, but Aaron's happy with, let's say, was it 10th he said he was happy with? So let's say he's happy with 10th. That's fine. The player's attitude is, let's make the playoffs and have a run at this. And that should be their attitude. And it is. And if that's because no players start a season and go, oh, if we could just finish 12th.
Yeah. And Kim said one game at a time. I understand what you're saying, too. We have to go on. And Kim disagrees with my disagreement, which is awesome.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, I disagree with your disagreement of Josh's disagreeing.
And I disagree with that.
You speak about building on those kind of performances. You've had to show different sides tonight in terms of the amount of goals you have scored. Is that where that relentless mentality shows not just on that defensive end, but on that attacking end as well.
Absolutely. I think throughout the course of the season, we've been brilliant defensively. I thought tonight, we maybe conceded a couple.
At times, we've been brilliant defensively at times.
With sloppy goals. But on the flip side, I thought we were tremendous in attack. I thought we sustained attacks. I thought we put them under serious pressure, and we got our just rewards.
And then why don't we do that all the time? Is that do you think that's Parkinson? Or do you think that's a team?
It's more a mindset, and whether that's Parky. I'm not going to put it in one camp. There, I'm going to say both camps.
Mm-hmm.
Because the players still have to go out there and do the job. So yeah, I think Sheffield United sides are losing their minds. Maybe they should. Go ahead. Sorry. Maybe they should invite us on, Bono. We'll go and have a chat with them.
I know. What are they saying, Bono? We need to hear all this. Wayne says, remember Sheffield United were on a roll up until about 25 minutes into this game. Yes. Yeah. Well, guess what? They ran into a fucking buzzsaw, and it's called Wrexham, baby. Matt White, it was the first time Wrexham scored 5 goals in the second division. Love to see it. I mean, yeah, do it. Let him speak. Let who speak? We're not stopping anyone from speaking. What are you talking about? Oh, sorry. Oh, maybe. Sorry, you talking about Thomason? Sorry about that, dude, Rob. What we do here is, we let him talk and we comment on it too. Sorry, Rob. We'll do the best we can. Apologize.
For you, you've just had the Sky out of the match in a position that you've not played for a number of years. Just speak us through that one on a personal note when you've been sliding in and left wing back.
No, I'm delighted. I thought in previous years when I played on Sky, I thought I deserved to win that award before, but it's quite funny that I've won it tonight, having played out of position. But no, I'm thankful to my teammates because they made it seamless as well. I had Doyle behind me, I had Brody in front of me, I had Chiefy and Matty James to the side of me, so they made it really easy too.
And for you, I think everyone knows in terms.
I'm pausing again, Rob. Do you see? This was one to be brought. Here we go. This is how this works for Wrexham Reaction. This is what we do. He gave credit to Broadhead playing in front of him. He gave credit to Doyle on his side. I thought the three of those guys together on that left side were fantastic today.
Yeah, they missed. They made one error, which cost us a goal.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, very good.
Yeah, very good. Okay,
very good.
Very good. We're gonna unpause it now, Rob. We're gonna play the interview more again, so you can hear him speak.
Give him a break, Josh.
I'm joking. I don't know who Rob G is, but because everyone's names have changed.
Ali G's brother.
Ali G's brother, obviously. 151. Don't drink 151.
Your issues in the summer regarding injury. You've fought back from that. You've clearly had a very good performance tonight in front of a great atmosphere. These are the kind of nights you wanted to be at Wrexham for, aren't they?
Absolutely. I think just touching on before, we went through a little bit of adversity in the game tonight, but I thought the fans were absolutely magnificent because it's easy to turn on your team when you go 3-1 down at home early on. But, they actually cheered us on every way. We tried to, cheer the ball into the goal for us. So they stood by us every way. And nights like tonight are the reason you want to be a professional footballer. And, one of the many reasons that I signed for this football club.
A very quick turnaround.
Very pleased for him.
North End, just how much you're going to need those supporters back here on Monday.
Oh, absolutely. It's a really busy time of the year, and it's an expensive time of the year. So for everyone that comes out of the numbers, we're really appreciative. And we need their voices again. We need them to cheer us on. And we're going to need their energy at times because we're going to be low at times, so we're going to need them. We can't thank them enough for their support. And we're ready to go again.
Thanks, George. Congrats.
Well done to him. Man of the match performance, and absolutely, yeah. I think he's look at that big smile on this guy.
You know what I wish with Thomason, Josh?
What?
I wish he had that Peaky Blinders gangster sort of accent.
Yeah.
He'd be I love the guy, but with that accent, he would just be like,
he's just too nice. He's just too nice. You know what I mean? Just. Wayne says, aim high, finish mid-table at worst. Aim mid-table, and you'll end up somewhere near the bottom. Wayne, as a true, absolutely professional.
Nailed it. Nailed it, Wayne.
Yeah. All right. Last one here. Look at that big smile on Kieffer Moore's face. Yes. And 2 minutes of this, then we'll get out of here for everybody because Ken has to get back to.
I'm going to go to sleep. I've got to get ready for the next game.
Yeah, he's got to be ready for the next 3 days.
Kieffer, 2 goals tonight.
Oh, turn off the goddamn mower.
Victory over Sheffield United here at the Stoke Kairas. How do you reflect back on that one?
Yeah, game of 2 halves really. Of course, going 3-1 down wasn't great, but showed unbelievable character from the lads to come back in the game. And yeah, win 5-3, of course, 2 goals for myself. And yeah, really happy.
When you have
Honestly, dude, so you go, like, he scored against his team. No shade, just like, I'm scoring a goal, I'm celebrating it. What do you think that's about?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Also, at the end of the match, I was very happy with going over to some of the players and also to Wilder. They had a good chat, so I enjoyed seeing that from Kieffer, and I'm very happy for him that he gets the one up over them.
Yeah, and he does. By the way, he did not watch it live, fellas. He did not know it was a game today.
No, about 60-minute mark.
60 minutes.
before Christmas, it was obviously quite a big load for everyone in that dressing room. What did you need to do behind the scenes to make sure you come out firing tonight?
I think for us, it was just, do everything we've been doing on the training pitch, work hard, show how together we are. And yeah, we know what a good side we are and what good players we have. So we knew the results would pick up again. And yeah, just believing in ourselves, really.
Speaking about,
we had talked about maybe, you're welcome, Rob. Maybe he lost the dressing room. It doesn't seem like that happened at all.
No, I don't think so. No, that's just, that's fan talk.
Yeah, that's local pundit talk. Bullshit. All bullshit.
I believe when you come up to a point in the game where you're 3-1 down and you obviously rallied back in the second half, is that just a showcase of the talent, but also the ability, resilience, and mentality of this squad?
Yeah, definitely. I think it shows a great togetherness, really. And yeah, like I've harped on that, resilience. To go 3-1 down, we could have easily, turned over and went 4-5. But, we showed great fight. We worked hard for each other, gained control of the ball, and yeah, thankfully when the chances come, we put them away.
For you on a personal note, another 2 goals tonight, that's 10 in the championship this season. How are you feeling about that one?
Yeah. Obviously,
it's not good content.
It's nice to score against a former club, so really happy.
And for you,
it's not good content with the mower back there. Should we cut that? Possibly. It's loud.
That would be great.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Let's shut that down. Sorry. He got what we needed because he's going to ask you about the fans, whatever. He did score against his old former club, and he's got a big smile on his face. Sorry about that. You're welcome, Rob, for the content. You're welcome, Rob, for the content. Always.
I don't know whether people noticed. It was Kakache, Andy Cannon, and on the mowers. Kakache, Cannon.
Yeah.
Elliot Lee.
Elliot Lee. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and Macca. But Macca has to go and pick up everything after.
I know. They were doing an interview a while there, 5-3 match reaction. Sorry about that. We try to make mediocre content, but yeah, the mowers is just
and we do that well. Yeah. We make mediocre content well.
Yeah. Nikki D says absolutely the only way he would do what he did today, because Broadhead had Windass, Sheaf, Doyle, and Moore. I think you're talking about Thomason, to bounce the passes around to. When it's just Broadhead and no Windass, the defense stops us.
Yeah, and Wayne's follow-up comment to that is, yeah, exactly. That's why you have to have all your best players on the pitch. Even if they're slightly out of position, they're still great players. Yeah. They figure out a way, and Thomason figured out a way to play wing-back.
Yeah, they do. And he played fantastically well, out of position, but did well, and he deserved his sky bet for sure. And mowing instead of doing sprints after the game, Ken, laugh out loud.
Well, see, if Ollie Palmer was there mowing, that is doing sprints for Ollie.
You know what I'd be doing, though? I'd be doing push-ups. I would just be doing push-ups. I would be out there just doing push-ups, just showing the ball.
I know I would need to be doing sit-ups.
Well, I'm imagining myself at like 26. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, yeah.
5 hours. Yeah. That's a distant memory. I'm worried that this excellent result will raise expectations so far beyond this reasonable doubt. Rob, you are coming in.
No expectations, Rob.
What the shit, Rob?
We just had to win, Rob. Look, come on. Why are you hurting on us? Don't worry about it. We're going to win the league.
We're going to win the Premier League right now, this second. Oh my God! Of course.
Rob, what you forget is one stage earlier this season, we were the best team on the planet, according to Josh.
We're the best team in the world. Esteban, not even on topic. Not even never coming back ever. Just totally off the grid. Just totally off the grid. I love you, Esteban. All right. Wrexham reaction happened. Are you doing Ring and Rant tomorrow? Should I even bother putting it up? Or should I not put it up? I don't know. I don't, because it's not tomorrow, because it's actually Sunday.
So it's actually the next day for me, Ring and Rant. And I will do Ring and Rant, which will be then the day before the next game.
Love you too, man. Do you want to switch things up? I mean, I'm happy to. You want to do a ring around tomorrow? What do you want to do? Do you want a tactical 40? Do you want to do a tactical fortitude? What do you want to do?
Well, interesting. Well, we actually, what we do is we'll take this offline and do a chat with the boys.
Okay.
Actually, you know what we need to do? We need to see if the boys are available
Tomorrow.
and do a group chat.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So we'll do it. We'll say we're in.
Okay. Tomorrow.
Yeah. And if Paddy and Aaron and John want to join us, but if they don't like us, they don't have to come.
And you know what? Never talk to them again.
Well, I don't know about that. Like I want to talk to John because we are so far ahead of them on the table right now. 1 point.
So let's do it. Let's plan a ring and rant tomorrow. Let's plan a ring and rant for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or just a breakfast club tomorrow.
Actually, and to my point of this table right now, we are 7 points off third place.
Yeah, that's Titty City.
That's how tight it is. So we're in 13th, and we're 7 points off third. And I tell you, if I just want to quickly just take a peek into the future, game of the round next round, Coventry at home to Ipswich, first v third.
Who won today? Did Ipswich win today?
Ipswich did. I think did they have a draw or a win today? Let me just.
It was a draw. I think it was like a lot of 0-0. One
0-0 with Millwall, and that draw dropped Millwall out of the playoff.
Well, Millwall one of my good friends is a Millwall supporter, and he has no confidence in them too. By the way, leap and start more Ken, please.
Yeah. Love you too, Sarah. Merry Christmas to you, Sarah. My present's coming for you.
Yeah. Oh dear. There we go. And let's Jesus Christ.
It was Millwall, but I think interestingly enough, one of Josh's previous comment there, I have a real issue with that because he said one of his good friends. So that's the first issue.
Well, when you're in the hospital room, and you're not stable, this is what happens.
0-0 Millwall Ipswich, 0-0 Middlesbrough Blackburn, 0-0 Stoke Preston, 1-1 Portsmouth QPR. That's a good result for Portsmouth, to be honest, to get a draw against QPR. They were at home though. But Southampton lost to Oxford United today.
I know. Well, they're the new manager bounce. That's why.
I do want to hear John's opinion on Birmingham. John's not happy with Birmingham at the moment.
No, he's all bullish this morning, puffing his chest out. Our manager's safe because you got your blah, blah, blah. Come on, John.
2 red cards in that game.
Yeah.
One for Birmingham and one for Derby.
Yeah. Yep. Unbelievable. All right. Well, let's get everyone on here. We did an hour. Ken came in, finally woke up from his.
Yeah. Morning, everyone. Hope you had a great.
What happened? Yeah. Good reaction, Joe.
How's that weather?
Yeah. All right. Smash that like button, subscribe to the local pundit, all the super chats, all the chats, everyone that came in, the memberships. Thank you all very much. So we'll be back tomorrow. By the way, just FYI for everyone here, the EFL has just put up the 8-goal thriller extended highlights for you to watch on YouTube. So go check that out. And also, come check out the local pundit also when you do that too. Thank you very much, Ken. Good to see you as well. Merry Christmas to everybody. If you do celebrate Christmas, or if not, hope you had this good time with your family. Ken, definitely missed it. The fucking holidays. We got games coming in thick and fast. Thanks for coming in. And on that bombshell, we'll see y'all soon.